Welcome back to our new town. In this episode, we'll be working on railway networks and public transport primarily. Instead of building a regular train station, I chose to use one of those static ploppables this time because I wanted to test out some of those modular service blocks and of course give it somewhat customized look as well. To be honest, I was just thinking, how could I fill in the space? And just looking at some things, Google Maps to find some inspiration, and then I ideas and decided that this could be like an old industrial so I was just gathering the ideas on Google Maps to see what I could do with this thing here. And I've decided this could be like an old industrial complex. Basically a place where trucks could load and unload, so it would be kind of like a towing station. So since this project turned out crazy already, I thought, why not? Why not overcomplicate it even more? And that's why I'm gonna use, since I already used this station as a static ploppable, I'm gonna do the same to this. So yeah, first of all, I'm gonna make these roads a bit older, a bit more grimy. I'm definitely gonna need some decals for that. Okay, so it's definitely starting to get some shape, and I think it's turning out pretty cool, considering that it wasn't originally meant to be. So yeah, let's continue this and see where it can take us. Alright, so for this part of time-lapse, I just added another track, just so I can decorate it with some cars, and yeah, just give it a bit more realistic look, I guess. And also I've modified this part of a track that goes that splits, one that goes to the town and the other one that will connect to the bridge across the river to the other coast. And yeah, overall I think, and yeah, overall I think it definitely looks better than it used to, because the previous connection were too sharp, and this definitely looks this definitely ended up looking much more natural and okay, here you can see me laying down the foundations for the bridge that will go across the river to this other island that I will use a ton of landscaping on, so we can have some usage out of that land there as well. Overall, this thing took me quite a while, to be honest, because I wasn't 100% sure how it's gonna end up looking, and also wasn't even sure how to actually plan it, because it was quite a tight fit for this area. Right, so after a lot of trial and error, I've realized that my initial idea is going pretty much nowhere. Which is not surprising, but the reason for that is because I didn't have enough clearance for this bridge to start with, and basically I wanted too many things to achieve at the same time, which is not really plausible, because there's quite a lot to get through, basically. So what I need to achieve here is actually have this segment at the same height as the actual bridge, or where the actual bridge starts. And even if that means getting rid of this road. Okay, so here we are. This has turned out into a bit of a crazy project, but to be honest, it wouldn't be me if I didn't do something as complicated as this. But I think it could turn out into kind of like a iconic spot in the city, and hopefully we'll see some usage, especially with this pedestrian crossing here, which is I wish I could make it better, at least without this. So this is a small, it's a taxi stop from the one of the bus stations, but I wish there wasn't this roof thing here. But nevertheless, I think it will turn out quite cool. It looks pretty good so far. And first I'll finish the other side, and then we can try to make this pedestrian crossing and all of this functional as well. We'll see how that goes. So yeah, I will catch you after the other time lapse. We'll see what we can do. Right, I think it turned out quite good, at least for this side. And yeah, obviously there's gonna be more development. I'm gonna fill up this zone here as well. Yeah, for the bus depot, I'm gonna place it on the other side of the map strategically. Just for the sake of this bridge being actually used. That's all I care about at the moment. So let's pause, and I'm gonna make some stops. Okay, so before I hit play, I'm just gonna show you what I've done. There was only one thing left, and that is to set up the train line. I've built so all the way across this big river. I've connected to the train lines to this bridge here, and that goes, which is obviously not perfect. That's gonna be adjusted a bit later because there's ships need to pass through there as well. And that line is going all the way there, which is where the new town is gonna be. So I've set it up a simple layout with merging this highway into 4-lane and connecting it to town. And the only reason for building this whole thing is just to connect the trains. So yeah, just to have something. Oh yeah, and before we hit play, I need to connect this electric line, obviously. Let's see if there's a train. case. Hopefully it will be at least somewhat used. Don't know if there's any passengers actually, but at least I can see it being used. I mean, it's working. That's all I need to know. All right, let's check everything if it's running as it's supposed to, just in case. So we do have new train lines. We have a bus line that's only one for now, but that's okay. This is where our new town is going to be. And also, I've changed this section here just a little bit to make it more aesthetically pleasing from the distance, but technically it's still the same. Still the same junction, and yeah, the railway bridge is running underneath the road bridge. So I had to expand the island a little bit of terraforming. This is also where something's also gonna be here. Not sure yet. Is it gonna be some village or something? Oh yeah, and here we have a train. Still 0 passengers, but it's fine. It's expected, and I mean we don't have any residents here yet, but I'm happy that it's at least running. So there are 2 lines. One is going from our main town and the new one, and another one is the other way around. And yes, I still don't have a name. So yeah, if you have any suggestions, let me know. Definitely adopt it, as I don't have any ideas for how to name this city. All right, let's check our bus lines now. So there's only one, like I said, the city, inner city line. And it's good. It's working. And we have 1 passenger train. There's probably someone leaving town. What I wanted to say when it comes to buses, yeah. There's only 1 line at the moment, and just want to check many review details. So we have 4 vehicles, and which isn't really necessary. It could have been 2, but what I want to see the most is the usage. %. All right, that's fine. Okay, and now to wrap up this episode, I'm just gonna finish this little empty piece of land here by the hospital, and gonna add some more residentials and also improve on what's already there. Okay, so finally finished that little block there, which was developed in the last episode. And it's basically using the empty build or static Ploppables, but I've used those blocks to fill in the buildings with or actually, is it finished? I'm not sure, but I know that I certainly filled some of them, I think. Let's check. Yeah, there it is. Office mixed residential block. Yeah, so 25 people. 25. That's a bit unrealistic, but it's okay. We're gonna build the actual ones here anyways. Alright, this block is much more simplified version of the other, but it's effective at least. And yeah, so I can see people already using parking. So we made home for 70 people plus 48 here, which is pretty good. Our population is growing, and more jobs are created. We have public transport now. The train line is gonna connect us to the new town on the other coast of the river, and everything is going pretty well so far, I think. So if you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any future updates, episodes, and I'll catch you in the next one.